See, like that's an example right there of what I was doing with those guys, where
Mm-hmm.
with Pita, where my personal stats, let me see here, are I came in eighth place, so that's not too good. I only scored 729, right? But I got a cap, and I was over there the whole time, over there at airfield, um, harassing them or taking away their attention from capping and so forth. So I think that what I was doing contributed towards the win, even though it doesn't really have the statistics to kind of back that up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. I got to load bombs. I like.
The the only case in which I've seen people try to justify them not getting the points when it didn't actually matter was when if you're doing ground attack like this and you're dedicated to cover somebody that's going to bomb the ground. That's the only play that I know of where it doesn't add up. But in everything else, you can contribute by just showing up and doing things in vicinity of your teammates.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a good learning experience for me. I talked to my son because at first my feelings were hurt, and
Yeah,
then um, he's like, "Oh no, Dad, those guys are just tryhards."
pretty much.
I was like, "What does that even mean? I'd never heard that
Oh,
before,
you
right?"
never? Oh, okay.
No, I mean, because you got to remember, like I don't know, like I'm not in the gaming community. I barely know how to run Discord,
Gotcha. Okay, okay.
but I've been playing this War Thunder now for a while, and so I feel like I've got a pretty good handle on how to play it. And like I said, that's why to me it was interesting for me to find other people that wanted to play too,
Hmm.
instead of just playing, without talking to people.
Right, right.
And I got to admit, I do prefer it. I still enjoy playing with someone else. I don't care who it is. It could be like a ranked beginner. Like when you were like trying to teach that guy the biplanes.
Yeah.
I'm all for that, man. I love that. That's fun. But yeah, so I felt like that experience with the PTA guys kind of gave me a moment to experience some grace, to just say, okay, well, that's their thing. You know, I'm okay with it, kind of deal. Ooh, it's
Right.
close. I didn't realize that the other team was working at it.
Just collectively, they all have a couple here, a couple there. It's just a matchmaker working against this. Technically, you fall into the try-hard camp as well, because you play to win in a game where nobody cares about winning. How
See,
did
that's
your
what I
son
love about
explain it
you.
though? How did your son explain it though?
Yeah, I guess so. That's perfect. Here, hang on. I was busy reading my player card and my stats right now. What did you just say?
Oh, how did your son explain the term
No,
try-hard?
no, I wasn't actually doing that. No, he didn't. He just used the term, and it made sense to me. Like,
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
these are guys that their whole life kind of revolves around this idea of I'm good at a game that nobody knows about in the real world.
Yes. Uh, I I used to be like them back when the coronavirus was a thing, and when I started playing this game like this. But I learned pretty fast is like it's still just a game, and some people can, some people can't, and if you can, you do it, and if you can't, you don't need to have to one up and scold people all the time because what good's that gonna do to anybody? Waste of fucking
Yeah.
time.
Oh my God, that was such a low. Like your score was a 18, and that's a low score to finish that thing so fast. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Seems like there should have been more time left. All right. Well,
yep.
Rebel, always
You
a
gotta go.
pleasure.
Yep. Good times. Good
I got,
times.
I gotta go. And yeah, man.
One of the things I've always liked about flying here versus flying pretty much anywhere else, or flying with you in particular, is that most of the time it's just like I think it's the ego aspect of it. There's always so
Hmm.
much ego everywhere and with all the people that you fly with, and it's like here it's just you're just trying to fly to win. It's like do whatever needs done to get a W. Like you want to do well and you want to score high, but do what needs done. Unless you're me and you're like, well, I'm gonna get shot down immediately because I didn't listen.
Instantly dies.
Instantly, guys. First merge.
I recorded a conversation I had with Pat, and I'll post it later as well. But yeah, we
Okay.
talked about this as well. But what I said was that at the end of the day, you don't have any rights to really go and scold people, even when things do go wrong. And there's no point in bitching and complaining and whining when things go really, really wrong either. It's like
Mhm.
you really signed up for it, and we know that the game is rigged either
Yep.
way.
It's kind of funny because I've been doing something over there in Pita that's had an interesting effect. I essentially like if people start getting like particularly Hound and Pickle, if they
Mm.
start bitching and complaining and being aggro or whatever, I just leave.
Oh,
I don't
what?
put up with it at all. And it's
Oh,
not even
okay.
if it's at me, it's just that they're doing it in a general sense. I just ignore them and leave. And so it's had this effect to where like a lot of times they'll stop as soon as they start because they know I'm just gonna fucking leave.
Oh.
It's been interesting. Cause I don't feel like fucking dealing with it, dude. I really don't.
Are you allowed to play Japanese with Pito?
Merlin, I am consistently at the top of those guys' team.
Do they care though? Do they admit
They
it
don't
though?
say anything because
Oh.
I'm consistently at the top of their fucking team. If they do have an opinion on it, they haven't said anything to me.
Ain't got the balls to do it. Going left. Also, I was telling Pap as well is that argument's still bullshit because it's always the pilot at the end of the day.
It is 100% the pilot.
You don't
And
think I
that's
still
kinda
can
one of the
outbomb them in a biplane?
No shit. Well, and that's kind of the point I keep trying to reinforce to him is that like, okay, sure, some lineups are better than others at doing certain things. I'm not going to deny that, but it doesn't change the fact that the pilot plays more of a factor than the goddamn airplane.
You know what Rock's coping mechanic for the longest time was?
Oh,
because
God.
he was with a good team and he never lost. Every time I would bring up that, oh, this guy's actually pretty good, this other guy's pretty fucking competent, we may need to think about something a little bit lower. He would be like, yeah, but what's his win rate? I'm like, who the fuck cares what the win rate is? Who the fuck cares what the stats are? Here we are, one-on-one. We wouldn't be able to beat them flat. Yeah, but they don't win. We win.
That's
Most
fucking
frustrating
retarded.
shit. For like 2 years, I put up with that nonsense.
Never again, buddy. Never
Oh, I'm fucking
again.
retired. that's my excuse now.
You sure fly good for being fucking retired.
Old man strength syndrome.